What? Check out Nokia, super strong value, 6% dividend. Yeah, but see, the thing is, like, I already own AT&T, and AT&T is a good example, actually, of another stock that I think is that I wouldn't say it's overvalued, but like I bought AT&T when it was, I think my lowest buy is like around $29 in AT&T, and at 29 or 30 bucks, the yield was something like, the yield was like 6.3%, 6.4%. Okay, plays D4. So question number one is, do I need to win this game? I think it's better to stay solid, so I'm gonna try to stay. No, I'm not gonna stay solid. Screw it. Let's just go for a win. Let's play QGA because he's probably gonna play E4 like a man. He's not gonna go E3. So let's just go for it. Let's go for the win. Play knight B6. Knight C6, of course. What? What? Oh, it's supposed to be 10 plus 2, not 15 plus 2? That's so stupid. I mean, but see, the thing is, now I get more time because I can also make the pre-move, so this is already wrong. Like, I get like an extra 2 seconds because it's a pre-move, which is just totally wrong. Okay, plays knight f3, which is completely wrong, of course. I just go bishop g4. So if takes, I take. Knight g5 leads to a draw. He does take. Wow, okay. Plays knight e4. What is knight e4? This is not supposed to be correct. If knight e5, he has knight f6. So I know knight e5 is wrong. I think I have queen b4 and knight e5. Let me try to remember how this line goes. I also can go g6, bishop g7. So let's think for a second. I also can just take the pawn and play e6, queen f5. Let's see. If I take, he's going to castle, I guess. If takes castles, looks like white has some counterplay here. Knight e5, knight f6 is an issue. I can play rook d8 maybe. What about rook d8? Let's think about this. So if rook d8, he castles, I play knight e5. If bishop e3, let's play rook d8. It's very simple, just sauce him. Yeah, but you see, the thing is, like, queen b4, bishop d2 is probably some deep line with white castling. I don't really want to give it to him. Now I'm threatening to take his knight f6 is not an issue because the rook will support it. So he castles, so I can play knight e5 here, I think. Now he's got no knight, basically he's got no knight f6 because the rook supports the queen on both squares. The song compared to my voice is a bit loud, okay. Goes queen e2, which also doesn't look right either. That's a very strange game by Quang so far. He's also got no threat, so I can also play g6 and bishop g7. This all looks a little bit suspect for white somehow, but I'm sure this isn't the best line, but it's 10 plus 2, so it might be a little bit hard. He might be banking on me being unable to find the right moves with so little time on the clock. I've got queen d3 or queen c4. It's not easy. In a 10-minute game, this is not easy at all. So, okay, queen c4, check, knight f7, knight d2 could be an issue. I can also just play g6 first. 6 knight g5. Queen d3 is also queen d3. No. I also have knight c4 here, maybe. Knight c4, knight c3, queen d3. I'm going to play knight c4 here with the idea of queen d3. So on queen h5, I can just play g6 as my knights support each other. Move. Again, guys, no suggestions. Remember that. No suggestions, please. No suggestions, okay? Problem is, it's very hard to figure out what to do here because this is very like computerish. Goes knight c3. So my idea was to play queen d3, but now it's got queen h5. I've misplayed this already, I think. This goes queen h4. 1 second. Okay, let's see. Okay, knight f7 or it's got queen h4. Why did I do this? Well, I guess I have to go for it. Play g6, queen d7, queen g4, and just play chess. Hopefully things work out. Yeah, the music is not an issue, guys. It's just that the problem is it's just a hard position to play without knowing what the right moves are right off. That's actually the big issue here. And no, I was just closing the doors to my study, you guys. I got to ask Magnus what to do. Yeah, I mean, that's one possibility. It goes queen e1. I thought he was going to go queen h5. Queen e1 is a strange move. Maybe I can play queen c2. This is very, very strange. Or maybe just queen d7, knight d3. Queen d7, I guess he wants b3. They're just all around very weird. So I'm queen c2. What's going on? Queen c2, he's got knight c5 or something? b6. This is a weird move when I'm at play because I'm threatening knight d3 to sort of trap his queen because the knight covers e3. I thought queen h5 was much better, like queen h5, queen h4. Thank you to GM Naroditsky for the raid with 185. Thank you so much. Take 6, knight c1. Yeah, okay, that's fine. $2,000 viewers. That's what you expect when Hikaru plays an Olympiad team. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's, as I already said, it's a little bit absurd that St. Louis is allowed to stack their team like this, but so be it. Not much I can do about it, to put it mildly. Rules are the rules, as they say. Thank you once again to Daniel for the raid. Much appreciated. Hope the PCO went well. I didn't actually see how Daniel finished up, but I hope he had a decent day playing against the Canadian team. I think I'm doing okay here. The fact that Quang is thinking so long, 2 out of 4, pretty decent for him, yeah. Chess Bros 197. Ooh, 0-4 for Serrana. Ooh, nasty. Nasty. Yeah, this game is just a complete mess that I'm playing right now, so I have no idea what's going on here. I suspect I'm completely fine, but we're getting into a spot where we're both going to have 6 minutes. Thank you, Toggy7, for the 9 months. We're in a spot, thank you, Man Bunovich, for the 2 months. We're in the spot where it's just like, it's a very, very messy position. So I'm going to have to be very, very focused as we head down the stretch here, because this is a very messy position. Thank you to Kunisada for the 3 months. Having said that, because of how outrated we are as a team, I think it's the right strategy to just go for broke. So I'm actually quite happy, I think, from a team standpoint, to get something like this. Thank you, Maprel, for the 10 months. So if we're going to have any shot of beating St. Louis, I'm going to have to score big. There's no doubt about that. He goes knight c5, which I saw. I thought I could just play knight e6, queen g6 with the idea of knight f3 is my idea. I think knight c5 is a mistake. I think this is a mistake because queen g6 is going to threaten knight f3 because of the pin. I think knight c5, I thought f4 had to be right. f4, knight 3, queen h4, and then like g6, and it's horribly, horribly messy. Okay, if he plays bishop f4, this also does not look right, I must admit. I can play knight f3. I can also just play queen f5 maybe. And knight e5. Yeah, this doesn't look right. I think Kwang's blundered here. Because I can take with the queen and probably stabilize the position with g6. Like takes knight e6, rook d6 should be equal. I can take with the knight. Oh, this is definitely wrong. What is... Wait, this has... I'm just up a pawn now. This can't be right. No, this is wrong. I just go rook c8, knight b2. Queens are off the board, so even... Queens are off the board. This should be fine for me. Only question is which knight do I take with? And I don't actually know, but I'm guessing I take with the c knight because that way my knights cover all the key squares on the open files. I mean, it's a very weird... These knights kind of dominate his rooks because he has no access to any of these squares here. So I think I take with the c knight when he moves the bishop. But this is very, very hard to play. But I think I'm doing fine. No queens on the board. It's hard to believe that I can be in danger now. So if he plays well, he probably can draw. But I think the onus is on white to prove that he can hold this now. This is a very original setup with these knights, the way they're just dominating the white rooks here. But yeah, he's going to have some knight b5 or something. So I'm going to take, because like I said, the knights control the key squares, so his rooks have no access points on any of these. I mean, he's got knight b5, knight c7, which I saw. I can play just... I mean, this is tough to play for both sides, but... Oh no, e5 hangs in exchange, but I wonder if I should sack an exchange and just go king e7, e6, and rook c2. A lot of ideas. I don't really like it. a5, a5 looks wrong. a6, knight c7... Yeah, actually, why not? Because knight c7, just king d7. My knights are just dominant here on the open files, so... I can just play e5 after the knight's on a6, and then his knight is getting dominated, I think. I think I'm better here. I think I'm actually significantly better. It's going to take... If knight d5, I just go king c6, of course, and I support the pawn. So I'm just very, very... Oh, he's got rook c1, but then I can take, and he's down a piece, so that's still good. I also have rook c6 and e6. Looks good as well. I think I should be doing well here. I think I should be much better here. But yeah, I mean, based on the way that we're the ratings, I think I have to go for it. But these knights are just incredible. Look at these knights. This is just textbook how you dominate two rooks with two knights. Just textbook, absolute textbook stuff here. So he takes, so e5, of course. Now I control the square. Rook a8 threatens to win the knight. No knight b8 anymore because I cut the diagonal here. I mean, he's going to have to play like a3 or something. But again, this game has gotten away from white. White might still be able to draw this, but I would not want to be playing this with white for sure. So he does play a3 as expected. I have rook 8, rook c4, rook a4. I have rook a8 as well. His pawn on e5 is still weak, though, which is a little bit annoying. A little bit hard to figure this out. c4, f3, king c6 maybe. Very tough position to play for a win here. I think I'm going to play bishop c5. Idea to put the bishop control the diagonal. If he takes, I just take and I start running the c pawn up the board. So I'll pre-move it. He almost certainly won't take. But if he doesn't take, then this bishop is really nice on d4. It'll hit the king and the bishop. So I like the idea of bishop c5. Rook a8 allows knight b4. That's what I want to do. And I don't think I can win the position. I'm probably still better, but I don't think I can win. So that's why I want to try to go for something more here. So this is a very, very messy position. Thank you to Akila Angula for the gifted sub to Iran, Hawaii. Thank you so much to Akila. Yeah, he plays knight before. That's actually annoying. I thought I had something better here. I mean, ugh. Ugh. I don't know if I can win this now. Okay. Oh, he's got this knight before. That's so annoying. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's just move quicker. He's got 2 minutes. Time to flag this guy. So I pre-move knight d3 because he's surely going to take now, I would think. I mean, I'm obviously better. He's got 2 minutes. Like, I've just got to press him here if I can. If he plays correctly, it's probably a draw, but I'm on the right side of everything. Thank you to Banana Sleep for the 11 months. I'm on the right side of the position. He's got less time, so if he plays well and draws the game, what can I do? Not much I can do about that. Okay, now I have bishop d4. I can also play rook d8. I think rook d8 idea. Rook d4 is fine here. Goes king f1. Bishop d4, rook b1. I don't have knight c5. I do have king f5 and bishop d4, knight c5 maybe. Let's see, king f5, f3, bishop d4, rook b1, knight c5. Okay, how do I keep the game alive where I can play for the win is the big question here. Because I can obviously draw this quite routinely now, but I don't want to draw. King f5. Guess I'll just play knight b2. Don't have anything better, but I can still play rook a8 and hit the pawn on a3. Thank you to Ryan Vigila32 for this 9-month resub. Thank you so much. This is what? It's 10-2, so it's only 2-second increments. So I really need to put pressure on the Quang here. Thank you to Willin for the 7-month resub. Thank you so much. If rook e1, I'm going to play bishop d4. Okay, trades. So now I've got a lot of... Okay, but I think that's a bad move, so I can just play bishop d4 now. Yeah, and on a5 I go rook a8, a6, and I go b5, and I've got the idea of knight a4, b4, b3 is coming. I also can play knight c4 after a5 to hit the pawn and the rook. Maybe rook a8 was better first, but this should be fine too. Okay, I think I just ignore it. King d5 maybe? Oh, then no, he's got no bishop e5. Let's just ignore it. Plays knight f3, which I think is a mistake. See, I think I tricked him because he thought I was going to go king f5, not king d5. And now I'm threatening to win the pawn. My king is very centralized. Plays rook b1. I don't know what this does. I just take. He can't take because then I take and block with knight c5. He can't take, so I take with the pawn. We're chilling, boys. We're chilling. We are chilling. Okay, plays rook b5, which is just nonsense, because first of all, I have king c4. Okay, but you know, I've got 4 minutes. I should really relax here a little bit. So, knight c5, rook b6 is no good. King c4 looks right. I think it is right. Thank you to Chin for the sub with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. I can play knight c3 and e4. I mean, this should be winning for me somehow. Actually, no. I go knight c3. Oh, knight c3, king d5. He has bishop e5, though. He still has tricks. Okay. He still has tricks here. Can maybe play rook e8 or rook a5. They don't really feel like they're in the spirit. Knight c3 and rook a5, maybe. Yes. Yes, this is in the spirit in rook a5 to support the pawn. This is in the spirit of the position. And now rook a5. I support the pawn. I've got b5. I've got e4 coming. White's rook is bad. White's king is bad. This is very hard for white to play because b5, b4 is a huge threat now. It's got 20 seconds. Okay, I can play e4, knight d2, king d3, which I think is just winning. Yeah, what do you have, bro? King d... What? I mean, rook a6 is probably winning. Yeah, just rook a6, b5, b4, and we're chilling. We're chilling here. Let's go. This knight dominates the rook as well. He's got like no squares, and it supports the promotion. b5 takes, b4, e5, b3, e6. White's okay there. I think I can just play e3 and squish him like a bug. Yeah, let's just do it. e3, e2, king d3. Let's squish him. Check. Knight d1 is coming now. b5, b4 is coming. This is game over, boys. Game over. Just b4, b3, b2. Let's just... I can play b4, but let's for posterity's sake, let's check and go king d2. King d2. Let's be really nasty. You have to go bishop g3, and now I'm just going to run this b pawn. This is game over. He's got nothing. There's one. There's one. Let's beat St. Louis. No mercy? No mercy, of course. I mean, nobody wants to root for St. Louis. Okay, 1 up, 1 down, 3 to go. So far, so good. Let me see. Let's look at my teammates' games. Agreed. Okay, so who's playing? No mercy, right? No. Strike first, strike hard. No mercy. Cobra Kai. Okay. Who are my teammates? I don't actually know who my teammates are at the moment, so let me look first. Yep, no mercy. I mean, come on. Everybody knows Cobra Kai is better. Sweep the leg? No, come on. Daniel LaRusso is just a little prick. Okay, Sevian. Where is Mr. Samuel Sevian? I actually don't see his name. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Let's watch Sam's game. Let's watch Sam's game for now. Okay. Is Sam white? This looks bad. Ah, shoot. Sam is losing. Or is he? He has rook f4 takes queen f4 maybe? I think that's the... Oh no, rook f4, there's check and mate. Ack. No, Sam's just busted. Ack. Okay, takes, but just takes. I mean, king e8 just wins. King e8 like king d8 and rook c7. Ack. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, Sam loses. Okay. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying, you guys. I'm basically gonna have to light up St. Louis. So I light them up, then we've got a chance. So I mean, basically, I'm gonna go all in every game, pretty much. Let's see what's happening in Gusainov's game. Let's see. Okay, Gusainov. So Gadir is losing too. Rook d5. I'm gonna have to carry the team. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go like 4-0 or something. Yeah, king h4, king h6 both work, but h4, yeah. If anyone can go 4-0, it's me. Okay, so that's unfortunate. Who else is playing? Fabiano is still playing. So Fabiano is playing against Miranda Wojciechek. Fabiano, however, is not winning. Was Fabiano losing here? Wait, was Fabiano losing here at some point? Let's see. Oh, man, Fabiano's probably losing. Oh, man. Fabiano's probably losing. Oh, how did... yeah, Fabiano was losing. That's unfortunate. Fabiano's definitely losing this game. Now it's probably going to be a draw. Although I still am worried about, like, rook c6, king h2, you have rook g1 to cut off the mates. So it's still okay for white, but, like, it's not ideal. Yeah, I mean, he was winning this game, so this is really a big tragedy. Because this position, let me see. Yeah, like somewhere around here. I mean, come on. This starting position. This is obviously much better for white. Probably winning with correct play, but whatever. Oh man, and white's getting mated. Crud. I don't want Fabiano to win. I want Fabiano to lose, of course. So that's 3-1, of course. Typical. Okay. Very, very disappointing. So, yeah, very disappointing. I mean, Fabiano was doing as usual. Like, against weaker players, he likes to play this sort of bunky stuff that that's not necessarily sound or precise, but it's good enough to create positions that are unbalanced. And this position is obviously, I mean, white's much better. I suspect somewhere around here, let's see, maybe king e3 gives rook g6. Somewhere around here, I'm sure white is better here. Likely 3-1 will be the score each round. I mean, it's going to be tough, but it's very clear from this first match that I have to I don't care. If I lose 3 games, I lose 3 games, but I just have to go for the win every round. Like, no nonsense. Like, I have to play well, and then we'll see. Sexy hair? Is my hair looking sexy today or something? Is it? Well, I just made it look ugly. No, ugly hair is more like it. Okay, looks okay. It's not perfect, but I need a haircut at some point. Yeah, no, the problem is my hair is not good because I took a nap right before I went live. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I think next game should be starting. Grow it long. Yeah, I can grow it long, of course. Not an issue. Shave your hair or man bun it. I'm not into the man bun thing, honestly, but such is life. Okay, let me just see. Is the next game starting soon or not? Is the first question. Imagine Hikaru with a ponytail. Ponytail would be pretty ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. Okay, so next game is in 3 minutes. Oh, okay, so this is gonna be pretty quick then, I guess. So I guess next game I play Wesley. I mean, it's ridiculous. Wesley's board 3 for St. Louis or something. Like, absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to lose this war. Well, no kidding. Most likely we will lose this war, not I, because as we all know, there is no I in team. Although there is we, to be fair. Or no, there is me, sorry, not we. There is me. Nonetheless, it's all good. It's all good. What does board 3 mean? It means that the team is comprised of 4 players. So for New York, there are 4 players. There is myself, there is Gadir Gusainov, Samuel Sevian, and Wojciech Miranda. For St. Louis, there's Fabiano, Lenier, Wesley, and Liem. So yeah, it's a 4-player team. Like, I'm actually even looking. I mean, it's actually completely ridiculous that St. Louis is allowed to have this team. So I'm looking at other teams. Like, I'm looking. You know, let me. Is there some way I can? No, I can't do it. Let me move this over just so you guys can see. I'm just going to scoot this over for 1 second and put this here just for 1 second. So you see, like, the Bras now. I'm looking at this score. The Bras played against the California Unicorns. I'm look at the teams. Like, Grishuk, very strong player. Ali Reza, strong player. He's still not Wesley or Lenier, but very strong player, up and coming. Then you have Ivan Saric, who's like 26-60, and you have Eric, who's like, I don't know, 26-20. So it's a very strong all-GM team, but it's not insanely stacked. And then if I like scroll up, I see like Chicago, it's the same kind of thing. You've got like 1 or 2 2700s, and then a couple of 2600s. So Yeah, it's a little bit weird to me. It's definitely a little bit weird that St. Louis is allowed to field this team because it feels very much like it's against the spirit of very much against the spirit of what the Pro Chess League should be. So I definitely think it's a little bit insane. You can say Eric is underrated, but I mean, come on. In no world can you say that Eric is as good as Liem Quang Liem. I mean, Liem is a beast at Rapid and Blitz. Eric is good, but Eric is not in the same league, and I don't think anyone would dispute that.